on a weekly basis. His work is tedious, very stressful, and Black Friday is a nightmare for him. And Nadine. Nadine is a great designer and an artist. She designs amazing accessories, and she started her own brand from her own home. She maxed out her credit card to push for ads on Instagram, but she didn't get any care or support because her volume is so small it doesn't matter for any of the big shop courier guys. And that was very frustrating for all of them. Because in e-commerce is growing so much in emerging markets, but revenue is leaking everywhere, for the small one and for the big one. And this is why we decided to create a one tech stack that helps e-commerce merchants thrive and grow in emerging markets. FinCart has the largest integrated network of couriers of over 40 within Egypt and Africa that helps streamline shipping, collect cash easier, and manage your delivery and customer experience throughout the whole order process. And we see the opportunity is massive in a highly fragmented, highly underserved, but actually the fastest growing region in the world in e-commerce right now. And from there, we saw the traction proved our point. We started in 2023 with 48,000 in ARR, went to 450 in 24, and finished last year with 1.64 million. And this year we're on track to do 5 million in ARR, hopefully, or inshallah. And so far we've seen our growth going up, and we're still gearing up and going for that and building that momentum. We've helped our merchants push and deliver over $10 million worth of products. We've helped some of them actually improve their returns by up to 33%, and we've helped some of them reduce their cancellations by 5%. And we maintain a 96% retention rate across our merchant base. I myself come from a logistics background. It has been my study education, and I love delivering and helping people and things move from one place to the other. And my co-founder, Nihal, she is actually the redeem in this story. She built her own product. I was the Khalid in this story. I used to manage last mile for the largest marketplace in Egypt, working with 22 couriers. And our CTO is the two-time founder in FinTech. When it comes to the positioning, we are basically putting all the tech stack that merchants require to be able to grow and thrive into one place. And no one has dominated or built in this sector as of now. We are about to close our seed round, which is our second round, with 70% committed already, and we're raising $2 million. If you are as passionate about e-commerce and helping people move things, deliver products, create smiles with these products, let us talk, and thank you very much.
All right, thank you for bringing energy, FinCart. All right, Web Summit Qatar, let's give a round of applause for all our semi-finalists here today.
I was just in great service, Casey. I don't know about you. What do you think?
Yes, I do. We had a great group of semi-finalists this time, which will make our judges' jobs way harder.
That's why we have the best of the best here with us. Judges, in a few minutes, from announcing our three finalists, so please don't forget to lock in your scores, and we will start collecting them very, very soon.
Okay, so while the judges are entering their final votes, let's get their final thoughts. So let's sit down over here. Hello. What's your name and what company do you represent?
My name is Rana Abdulatif. I represent Speed Invest. We're pan-European and Middle East and Africa focused early stage VC.
Okay, so you see a lot of pitches. What did you think of the last 5 here?
I think the second half was a lot more, I would say, riveting than the first half. Yeah, we had some great, introductions, really, really punchy pitches.
Yeah.
I like to say that when founders are pitching, if they're able to call their client at 9 p.m. while that client is putting their kids to bed and still not get a hang up, then that's a kind of founder that I want pitching to.
Exactly.
And I think I saw that today in the second half for sure.
Okay, any one of them really jumped out at you?
Well, you took my scorecard.
We're already counting.
But great job. All the founders here, I mean, it's really, really challenging to be in front of all this audience and give a pitch, but you guys, they all did a great job.
All right, great. Thank you very much. Richie.
Yeah, we've seen some quite impactful startups this evening. What jumps out at you more? A good business case or something that's going to change the way the world lives?
it's something that's going to change the way the world lives. Like, for example, BK, I really like the idea because it resolves the problems of third world countries and the internet, so it gives access to people that don't have access to the internet, so that's a really good idea.
Yeah. Actually, Matt, I might ask you the same question.
Hello everyone, Matt Tilley from Idea Ventures, and I agree with that answer. I think the way that we change the world works. One of the pitches that stuck out to me was the Gluxkind. I thought they had a really strong pitch, a good addressable market. I think they're tackling a real problem. There's clear indication that there is interest in the product with a lot of sales of the pipeline, and they have a very strong team. So I was also looking for strong team members, not just founders, but supporting team members to make them successful.
Do you have a young baby on the way, or already have a young baby?
I do not yet.
But now you can get one because you have this AI stroller.
When that time comes, I know where to go now. That's
Okay,
right.
great. I'll pass it on to this gentleman here. Who are you and where do you work first?
My name is Khairuddin Gary. I'm from Jussour, a member of the company. We help people to settle here in Qatar, entrepreneur and company. I am in cybersecurity.
Great. So what do you think of the pictures these last
They
5?
are all brilliant idea, brilliant people. Some ideas are more concerning to us, like the one to CO the carbon footprint and the education. These two projects are out of the box, but in general they are very, very good ideas.
Great. You do a lot of work in the region. So what do you think of these pitches and how would they do well in like Qatar and the Middle East?
Well, I do have one winner. I must admit that I gave the rate 10 out of 10 to one of the startups. I'm not going to say which one. But yeah, I think some of those solutions are really, really relevant for the Middle East. We have seen some pitches when the business model has worked very well in other parts of the world and it's not present in the Middle East yet. We don't know why it's not present yet, but it's great that some people are coming here and are willing to disrupt that. There are some solutions that we are all waiting for as consumers, so it was great to see that on stage today. On another hand, I know that there is a lot of founders here in the audience, so another thing that I was missing in the pitches today was the fact that a lot of founders were not giving us their asks. Like, I think there were at least 3 pitches where we didn't know why they are pitching to us. What are they raising? Are they raising at all? Like, let's get in touch. It's not a good call to
That's a
action.
good point. There were some of them asking for $1 to $2 million. Is that normal? Is that what you're seeing a lot of for these early seed rounds?
Yeah, for the early seed rounds, I would say that it's pretty much within the scope of the regional funds.
Okay.
All of us here. Some of us are later stage, some of us are earlier stage, but that's very reasonable. The asks that I saw were reasonable, but my problem is that
Make sure you have your ask.
I just didn't know why I'm sending the pitches.
Okay, great.
Do we have many founders in the room? Just raise your hand if you're a founder or budding founder. Okay, yeah, so we got quite a few. So obviously we're at a tech event for startups, and coming away from the picture for a second, we're all here to support each other, right? So tell us a bit about what you guys do.
So Jussour is a manpower solution company, and actually we support entrepreneurs with the 10-year visa, where they can actually get incubated through one of our partners, which is Qatar Development Mag and Qatar Science Technology. So we give entrepreneurs 10-year visas according to their acceptance towards the criteria. So that's what I do.
If I can add something, that's something that the region was waiting for, so we are very grateful for your work.
Great.
Thank you.
Awesome. As a multiple-time founder and also a journalist, so you've covered a lot of startups over the years. What are the 3 common good things you see in a pitch?
That they clearly state the problem, they clearly state how they're going to address it, and then they clearly state the business model. Now, what I was really looking forward to today was excitement, right? And I didn't get that from everybody, right? I want you to be excited about your solution, your problem. And the ones that were, I think that really came through to me. Those are the ones that really sort of struck me as the ones I would be interested in having another conversation about as an investor.
So like the energy.
Yeah, that's a good point. How important is the passion and the energy that the founders are giving out besides the actual numbers? Whenever I see a traction slide that had that giant thing, I think this guy's gonna win. But was the energy that good for that guy? I don't know. But some of the other ones had more energy. How important are these two things when you balance when you watch these pitches?
TAM and product market fit, super important.
Yeah.
You're going to be working 100 hours a week building this company, putting blood, sweat, and tears into your baby, into this thing that is every bit of your soul. If you're not excited about that, then you need to go work in corporate America. Startups aren't for you. Like it's a commitment. It's a way of life. Exactly. My family and my startup are part and parcel. Like everything becomes about the startup. So I can't just be like, here's my TAM. We're doing a pretty good job. This is life. This is everything.
Okay. All right. I think it's time. I see, Richie, you got the envelope. We'll get you here showing that off. All right. And so it's the moment everyone's been waiting for. So let's announce the finalists. And for that, let's bring out all the startups to the stage. Welcome back out, everybody. Come on. Get the music.
Slide up here, Okay.
All right. Yeah, come on out. Let them all out first. Tall guys in the back there. Yeah. Okay, no, or you get in the front then. Yeah, that's what's going to happen here. Okay, when we call, okay, so there's 3 winners. When we call them, we just step forward, okay?
You get a drum roll? All right, in no particular order, the first pitch finalist is Plantiform.
An espresso of gardening. All right, the second pitch finalist is, and again.
And the third pitch finalist is Glückskrank. Congratulations, guys.
All right, today the power is in our judges' hands, but tomorrow the audience becomes the 5th judge, giving you a say on who the next pitch winner is. So make sure you come here to support your favorite startup. So please join me and our finalists on center stage at 12:40 to decide who is the winner of pitch sponsored by Jasur. All right, thank you all. See you tomorrow.